excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Gain on the play.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1-7. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a line? Backer wasn't a defensive end.
It was somebody like you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now it's the backup Watson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They will indeed snap it to Watson. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold finds Roberts left side.
Darnold's pass complete.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Darnold completes it. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Now it's Darnold over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And this is caught by Fells, right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 37-yard.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Julio Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That's caught by Jackson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Rashad Penny.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
1-yard line.
Penny will try to punch it in. And he stopped immediately there.
Rashad.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. They'll try the air now with Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Deshaun Jackson. As the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. Here's Watson, and he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Sherrill's on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A final shot before the break. Darnold, he's going to float this over the middle, deep. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we have, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
15.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
C.D. Lamb on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it. Yeah,
hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Sean Dion Hamilton on the tackle. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 34 yards there.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag.